Hi, my name is Lilah Davies. I'm 12 years old and I really enjoy helping people and I'm an activist. I started my campaign because, firstly, when I was younger, I was bullied for having curly hair, and this started maybe in grade 2 or 3, and it made me extremely insecure and I felt sad every single day because I remember how happy I was at home and having to deal with such ugly situations at school. And what made me want to report it was basically my mom noticed that something was wrong and she kept on trying to get things out of me, but it just wasn't going to happen. And I eventually did in grade 4. So I went to my mom. I was like, this happened to me, and it obviously ended at that time. It stopped maybe after 2 or 3 years, but it's something that affected me deeply, and it's something that will always stick with me.
My name is Michelle, and I grew up in Athlone. As you know, I enjoy reading. I have three amazing children, and I have an amazing husband, and I am really blessed in many ways in my life.
Onto the bullying campaign and the bullying topics. How did you feel when you found out I was being bullied?
That feeling is still so real. It comes back quite often to me. It's a feeling that only a mother can actually really express because the pain, the sadness that you were feeling at that point in time, I could feel it not for you but as a mother because I felt helpless towards you as my child, not knowing that you were going through that at the time. And if you sit and think about it, it's a very real feeling for me still. And I know you've overcome it, but I felt helpless.
So, when did you decide to tell the school about the bullying?
I knew how you felt about it after we kind of asked you. I think we more approached you to find out what was going on. And when I saw and I realized what it had done to you and why you were so quiet and withdrawn, I just needed to find out why. It was very hard for me, even when you said to me, Mommy, oh, I'm trying to be a friend to her. But I think that I would have liked the school to have had something in place, like a little program or something for just for you to speak to her and find out what the issue was with you at the time, besides the hair. Because it wasn't your hair, wasn't you. Because I was more mature and you were a child, and you didn't know any better, and it hurt me as your mother.
Okay, thank you for answering my questions, Mommy. Is there anything you would like to add?
Yes, I would like to add that I may have said this to you before, Lilah, but I am incredibly proud of you for taking a step to overcome that and for being that bigger person, that better person that you've become in this time. You were better than me in forgiving, and I learned from you. It's easy to forgive, and we need to look a bit further than just the face value. So you looked at where she came from and understood. So thank you.
Thank you. So I started my campaign early in 2020, and this specific one that I'm doing is basically bullying reporting boxes. So if you're being bullied, you can write a short letter and then you can place it in a box, and then a guidance counselor or a class teacher will check the box for letters and notes and see what they can do to help. And if your bullying case is extremely bad and you need immediate help, you will be getting that from school counselors from the Western Cape Education Department and other private counselors as well, depending on which school you go to. I didn't originally speak up about it. Maybe 2 or 3 years later, I decided that I wanted to do something so that nobody else would have to face the pain that I faced. But secondly, I always heard about other children being bullied, in my class specifically, and that scared me as well. So I thought that I would start this campaign to help other people, not just people in my class.
My name is Angelo, Lilah's dad, accountant by trade. I enjoy family life, I enjoy outdoors, and I enjoy football.
Oh, that's nice. So, what do you think would happen when I started another anti-bullying campaign? Because before this one that I'm currently running, I had another one going on which didn't go exactly as planned.
You know, the first one that you didn't go to plan, I think partly due to the COVID situation in the world. And when you did start up the second one, it showed great tenacity for you to be able to pick that up and try again.
Thank you. My next question is, so how did you feel when you noticed that the Western Cape Education Department was considering supporting and implementing my campaign?
Wow, I was very excited at that particular stage. So when you got the news from WCED that they were interested in listening to you, Yeah, I was very excited.
Okay, so Daddy, what would you say to the parents who have children who are being bullied at school?
Okay, so what I would say to them is look out for behavioral issues with regards to your own child. They may be withdrawing from friends, family, not socializing as much. Keep communicating with your children. I think it's very important to know what the emotional state is at any given time or day. I think communication and honest communication is key. Your child should be able to feel comfortable and not only tell you the good things that's happening to them in their life, but maybe also not so much the good things, just so that you can be there to support them.
I think that the reception to what I've been doing has been really good. My boxes have already been placed in some schools and they're going for trial runs. And I think that it's going to have really good reception by students because it's such an easy way to be able to report bullying and to be able to get help. Even if it's only going to help one person, I know that it's still going to be helping somebody get out of a difficult situation. So I'm trying to help as many people as I can and make schools a more safe and comfortable environment to be in. If you are a bully, the message that I have for you is to just sort out your own issues before you try and reflect it onto somebody else, because you never know how much it could be affecting somebody. For people that are being bullied, my message to you is to be brave and to stand up for yourself and to tell somebody what you're going through, because it's going to be so easy to have that weight lifted off of your shoulders. Thank you for having me at RX Radio. It's amazing to be a part of your team. And I think that it's very encouraging to hear other children who have their own struggles supporting others.